The main issues are direction of where they're going. Both are very unclear. I think Labour are quite untrustworthy. Conservatives have just shot themselves in the foot.
Well, it's money. I'm a pensioner, and I was reading an article yesterday whereas the minimum wage is £11.44, and it works out at 22,000 for a normal person. Then, on the top of that, you've got the pensioners who are on 11,000 a year. So, if you've got a bit minimum wage of double that, there is something wrong. Because we worked all our lives to get, so we'd be able to have a thing. Luckily, we did very huge savings, but there are people who can't do that. And the problem with it is they'll struggle all their life. Well, it all depends on what they do. You know, they do say that they're going to fix the tax. They're going to do this. There won't be any rise in taxes, but they will. So you've just got to go with the best one. Because the manifestos, it's a storybook. You know, it's nothing else but a storybook. You'd have to wait 25 years before you got that stuff done.
The economy, mainly. But I do like to see defence being looked at as well. A lot of threats in the world at the moment, unfortunately. That's the main reason. The economy, everyone knows we're all suffering.
So it'd be education and the local area, so living in the local area and where the money will go. How would you?
14 years of absolute rubbish. People are struggling all over the country. Especially to me, Labour will certainly win. They deserve a chance. 14 years, someone's got to give them a chance. And they've not had a chance because they've been run by some bad people, i.e. Mr. Corbyn. That says it all. And that's why the nation will give them a chance this year to exactly what they will do.
Well, I'm one of these WASPy women, so I get very frustrated about the history of the WASPy women. I didn't get my pension till I was 66, I haven't worked. Frustrated with that, frustrated with a lot of things, pensions. I'm very frustrated with the fact I have a very dear friend that's gone into care that's costing £1,500 a week. So the same as everybody else, the cost of living, the NHS.
I'd like to see a policy for mental health. I like the idea that they're thinking of putting something into the schools for the children, which will prevent future problems, but I think there's nothing now for men or women, men especially. I think we need to start looking at housing and possibly sending back people who don't have the right to be here, who haven't done the correct things to become a citizen. And I think we just need to look after our own in a sense.
Decent man, backing support.
I like him. He's all right. You know, he's a multi-millionaire, so he knows something. It's fine. You know, I don't mind if I vote Conservative that he would be in charge. He has got some weird people doing things for him, but yeah, he'd be fine.
Decent, but lacking any conviction due to the fact that they've made such a mess of it.
He's done a better job than the previous one, but I would think, he's very wealthy, that's why I would think so. Whether he knows enough about the general common public is, I'm unsure.
Liar. I'll tell you why he's a liar. Because he was with Johnson and they had all that problems. Right? The problems they had during 2000, the epidemic, right? He was the real one. He got out of it. So don't let him come in and say he got rid of Johnson himself. The problem was him. And that's why people, and the older people, and retentive memories. They will remember what's just gone on.
I like Bushes. Something about him I like. I don't really trust any politicians, but there's something about him. I quite like him. Yes.
He's pompous, he's a snob, and he's out of touch.
Don't trust him.
Don't like him. I don't like him. Sir Keir Starmer, what is he doing? What the hell is he doing in Labour? Sir. 1 minute he's not got anything, the next minute he's driving a big car, got a nice house. How did he get that? Fall out of the sky? He doesn't like people knowing how much he's got. And I think if he was to be Prime Minister, he'd tell lies a lot. You know, if it got him out of this stiff thing, it does seem as though he just wants to be Prime Minister. Doesn't matter how he gets one of those things. There's always one of the two of them that you don't like and always one you like. But in this case, Rishi Sunak will be the better one.
Seems honest, not very much of a orator when he's on TV, but the policy, everything I've seen, is quite good.
I'm not keen on Keir Starmer.
You broom sweeps clean. So you're just going to have to go. You're going to have to go with the flow. Eh? Just be honest with the people. That's all you've got to be honest. People accept honesty, but they will not accept liars. And that's what the Conservative Party has been for the past 3 years, liars.
Difficult. I'm not a fan of him at all. Not a fan. But much prefer him to Jeremy Corbyn.
Yes.
It's not that I don't like him. I think I'm concerned. I admire Angela Rayner. I know we're going slightly off subject there. Local girl, very proud. She should be very proud of what she's achieved. But I do have concerns about her being our Deputy Prime Minister. If Keir Starmer should get in, I think it's probably more about her rather than him.
He's not the one. I think that's the only way I can explain to him. He's a little bit out of touch, and I don't think he's the one. But I'm leading more to, we've had them two, maybe it is time for somebody new.